Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Ghost to Host.
Hey!
I'm Aaron Phillips, and this is Stephen Irvine. Today we are doing a show called Get to Know Your Hosts. And basically what this show is going to be about is what got us into the paranormal, experiences that we've had, stuff like that, you know. Put your phone on silent.
My mom wants to know how to listen.
Tell her I just posted it on Facebook.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah. We are doing a show on Get to Know Your Hosts. All of our experiences and stuff like that. One question before I start out, and if you could post this on my Facebook or SouthernUtahGhostHunters.com. There's no .com. Southern Utah Ghost Hunters Facebook is: would you like to see an episode every day, or is every other day acceptable? What the hell is that?
A moron on a scooter.
It's probably that
Damn it.
dumb woman that lives down the street that likes to leave her child alone in the house while she walks out down the street for no reason. But anyways, I would like to know what you guys think. If you guys agree with the whole...
Every other day or every day?
Yeah. Alright, so now we are starting the paranormal news for today.
Did you see? I don't know. Wasn't planning it.
I know you weren't planning it.
China.
I found... Yeah, no, we're not gonna... That is a not safe for work type thing. I found a site called HuffingtonPost.com. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of paranormal news stuff recent, but there are some things that I want to talk about. The first one is an alleged chupacabra was euthanized in April. Which means, for those who don't, I'm pretty sure that everyone who listens to my show knows what the word euthanize means. It means that it was put down, it was killed, it is dead.
Rest in peace.
But anyways, a Texas couple euthanizes alleged chupacabra. A couple in Ratcliffe, Texas, who captured what they believe was a living chupacabra, has had the creature euthanized. Last week, Jackie and oh gosh.
It's always the names, man. It's always the names.
Jackie and Bubba Strong saw the strange looking animal eating corn in a tree and trapped it in a cage.
Just imagine in school. Okay. Schroeder, Alex, Strong, Bubba. People are like, ooh.
Yeah.
Imagine him going to jail.
Alright. The animal had a hairless back, large claws, lots of teeth, and a ferocious growl. Jackie decided it resembled the legendary chupacabras, thought to attack and vampirize livestock in Latin America. She named the creature Chupi and fed it corn and cat food for a few days.
Give me a Chupi. Oh, give me a Chupi.
On Friday, and you have to remember that this was up in April, the couple made the decision to have a local animal shelter put Chupi to rest after a DeWitt County game warden said the animal appeared to have scabies, a contagious disease. The Strongs planned to have Chupi stuffed by a taxidermist and sell his carcass online.
Stupid name.
Yeah.
Chupi.
So they're killing Chupi.
Oh, poor little Chupi.
Yeah.
Arrangements will be held Friday.
Yeah, no. What else is there? There's stuff about the paranormal activity.
Funeral song will be barking at me.
I don't care. Right. This one's from January. It said, man claims Bigfoot is eating his pizza. And I'm not kidding. If you don't believe me, go to HuffingtonPost.com /news/paranormal.
There's also a story about a female celebrity that has
Shush. We're not gonna. We have to warn. We have to have the warning first.
Warning: intercourse with a ghost.
Yeah, she said that it's very enjoyable, and it came back for a month, or after a month later.
It was a booty call ghost.
Yeah, it was a booty call ghost, basically. This man claims that assailant vandalized his estate, and he requested assistance from law enforcement. The accused in this instance is Bigfoot, who has allegedly been wandering around the Michigan property for more than a decade, shape-shifting and eating pizza. So apparently, Bigfoot is
A shapeshifter.
A shapeshifter, and
Turns
he
into a
really
turtle.
likes pizza.
Turns into a turtle.
So that makes me wonder, is my brother Bigfoot?
Oh.
Because he really likes pizza.
He does, because he left
eats
a
it
box
a lot.
at work last night.
Yeah. The 52-year-old Michigan man came to Midland Law Enforcement Center armed with evidence, including photo albums, empty food containers, dirt, and alleged Bigfoot duty.
Brad, are you Bigfoot?
To ask for help verifying... Yes, duty.
Does it say duty?
It says scat, but it means duty.
Yeah, duty's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Scat.
To ask for help verifying the existence of mythical creature. Yeah.
Can I show my 2 stories?
Yeah, we're good for the paranormal news, because if we
Well,
don't
no,
get off that subject...
mine's still paranormal news.
Well,
but
I'm
it's
just
quick,
saying
it's
with
quick.
the news,
I don't have to read it.
with the news, I'm just saying that if we don't get off that subject, eventually we're going to get to China somehow, because it's just how we are. We're eventually going to get all the way to China. I'm not going to say that one.
Definitely not work.
If any of my friends have my phone number, they are more than welcome to text me and find out what the crap I'm talking about.
It's funny.
But anyways, Steven has some paranormal stories that he would like to share.
Okay, so you know the other day how I told you about the kid up in France taking a picture?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fake.
It's faked?
It's photoshopped. People, like a paranormal group did something about it, and they said it was like a camera lens glare or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then some other group did some further research, and there's a page where you could actually get stuff to Photoshop in, and one of them is that figure.
Really?
So I was pissed. Because I was like, oh, and then I saw it, I'm like, oh.
Right? That's fairly depressing.
Second one is actually in Utah. It's from up north, and it involves Bigfoot.
Okay. Ooh, I have some paranormal, well, it's not really news, but it's a story that I want to share with you.
These people were driving their YouTube name, I think it's called, I kid you not, Anywhere, Whatever, or something like that.
Okay.
And they were driving somewhere, I can't exactly remember what it was, but it was up north. And a quick glimpse, it's a dark road, headlights, like HD camera, kind of like, paranormal activity crap. And boom! Bigfoot standing in the trees.
Really?
But it's standing. To me, it looks fake.
Are we sure it's not another guy in a ghillie suit?
Well, it didn't really look like a ghillie suit. It kind of looked like an ape suit.
Okay.
Excuse me. If I find the video, I'll show you, and you'll be like, yeah, that's fake.
Yeah, probably. Anyways, I found out in Salina, I want to go up to Salina to investigate, there was a POW camp.
Yeah.
Up there.
Japanese one.
Nope.
No, it was German. Huh.
It was a German POW camp. Apparently, I don't know if it was filled with Nazis itself, but there was 200 some odd people living there, and they would get transferred up north to pick beets and stuff. Well, one of the guys stationed there, one day he had enough of it, and so he went up to the watchtower armed with a machine gun, and he unloaded on the tents.
Holy hell.
He said that he hated Germans and he wanted to exterminate all of them. And so I guess 8 of them died and over 20 or 25 were injured.
Apparently they never do background checks at POW camps.
This was
Come
World War
on,
II,
you like
dude.
Germans? Doesn't matter. Come here.
But anyways, I really want to go investigate that. Because honestly, I thought they only kept Japanese here. I didn't know that they kept German people here.
I may have read something about some Germans being here.
Yeah. But anyways, I think it'd be really cool to go investigate that. See how it is. I don't mean any offense to anybody. I just thought it would be interesting to share that. And if any of my members are on listening right now, send me a text or something.
Saying let's do it.
So
Because
let me see what you guys think, because I think it'd be cool to head up to Salina and investigate up there. All right. Is there any other short stories that you want to share?
Yeah, what do you mean by short?
I didn't mean it came out short, but I meant to say stories.
No.
All right, so now we're going to move on to the ghost to host, get to know your hosts.
It's almost rhyming in
Alright, so as most of you know who listen in, we are the Southern Utah Ghost Hunters. We are stationed in St. George, Utah.
Yay.
We investigate throughout Southern Utah, and we want to expand up north further. Get up, a bigger clientele and stuff like that up north and everything. We want to start just going everywhere in Utah.
And more. I kind of want to go out of the regions of Utah.
Yeah. Basically, my story is back in 2006, I got the idea. I think it was after watching Taps that I wanted to start a ghost hunting team, and I was 16 at the time. So I've been doing this for almost 10 years.
Now, did you believe in the paranormal when you were 16?
Yes.
Okay, so start from your first encounter. Like, tell them.
The first encounter I can remember, and nobody believes me, is I've always thought to be a little bit like a medium. I've said that before. I feel like I'm a medium. It was shortly after my uncle had died. I was asleep, and I remember, for some strange reason, I can't remember exactly what happened because I was 5 when he died.
That's pretty young.
Yeah. And I remember him coming to me one night, and, the weird thing is when I see ghosts, I don't see them like I'm seeing you. I don't talk to them like I'm talking to you. I can see them, but when they talk to me, their mouths don't really move.
All right.
So you can just, I can hear what they say, but it would just be like that. And it's not like I can see them with my physical eyes. It's if you're into metaphysical stuff, you have something called the third eye, and that's what people claim is where you can see psychic stuff. And
sorry,
is that a religious joke? Bubbling cauldron and everything.
Oh, I get it.
But anyways, they think that that's where your psychic ability lies, and that's what I believe that I see them with is my third eye. I don't see them physically. I see things physically, but when they want to manifest to me, it's more of on a psychic level, I guess. And all I can remember is that he came to me, and I remember telling my parents, and I don't think that they believed me. And then shortly after that, we moved to St. George, into Washington, actually, right down the street from Washington Elementary. You've seen the house.
Yeah.
Well, my brother called the other day, and he said that we would hear tables moving and stuff jangling around. And I don't know. There's 4 spirits that I can remember. There was a guy and 3 girls.
Wow.
And I just remember that they kept running away from him. And I remember that they would run through my hallway at night, and I would see them pass through the bathroom, because I think my bedroom was close enough to the bathroom so that we would leave the bathroom light on. And I remember seeing them run across the hallway. And so that's honestly what got me started in the paranormal. And then when I was 11, I picked up a book on the Amityville Horror.
Ooh.
And this has screwed me up so badly.
Because of how it's
for some strange reason.
Each time.
In this book, it would tell me that there was a ghost, or a bunch of spirits. It talked about a priest that wouldn't even come to their house, pigs with red eyes, goo coming down, and then there was this one that just scared the crap out of me for some reason. They claimed that the guy, I can't remember his name, I think his name was George or something.
Oh, are you talking about George Lutz?
Yeah. Yeah, George Lutz. I think he was the one that moved in, because it was the DeFeo family that lived there first.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
That was McGee's, sorry.
But anyways, I was reading this book, and it talked about how when George would take a shower, there was an old hag that would come in, and I guess it attacked him while he was rinsing off his hair. And so that just scared me, and to this day, I don't rinse my hair with my eyes closed.
Really?
Yep. I do not close my eyes when I'm in the shower, because I was always afraid as a little kid of that hag popping in, because I guess it popped into the bathroom, went inside the shower, and then just attacked him and kissed him or some crap like that.
I'm sorry.
So I don't ever shower with my eyes closed anymore.
I do.